Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventurer.
I'm Carissa.
And on this episode, we've got one that may be part of a new series. The Aldi's beers. This one is the Brecken Bock. Carissa picked this one up. She said, hey, you did one from Aldi's before. Let's try this one. I've got new lighting, so I need this so I can read this because all my lights come this direction.
He's just old. Don't let him lie to you.
And it's 4.5% alcohol.
It's okay.
And it does say on here, a mildly hopped, malty Bock style lager beer pairs well with barbecue, roasted meats, sharp cheese, berries, shortcakes, or sweet desserts.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's so many things.
I like all those things.
I know, and I would love to have some roast meats or some barbecue or.
We're in the barbecue area, so.
But I don't have any right now to eat.
Well,
now,
just imagine.
4.5% alcohol.
It's okay.
Crown cap collectors. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah,
All right, but here's the thing: like, you got a 6-pack, probably pretty cheap, didn't you?
it's like $7.
$7.
Yeah, it's Aldi's.
That's pretty inexpensive.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it.
No, I haven't had this one.
I love Box, so we're gonna hope.
Now we did read, and it says produced and bottled, State of Brewing, Waunakee, Wisconsin. I don't know how to pronounce that. I did Google it, and Google said
It's Waunakee.
Waunakee. So let's see. That's Bock
So
colored.
if it's wrong, Google lied.
That's Bock colored.
Yes, it is very much.
Actually, a little bit
light.
A little bit light for some of the Bocks. I've been having some pretty dark Bocks lately. But, I mean, some of the Bocks are kind of amberish.
Yeah. I'm a big Bock fan, so.
I'm smelling just malt.
Yeah. Pretty much.
No real toasted. Oh, you're already going in. Okay. Wow, that's pretty light.
It's very light.
For
Bock, it's very light.
It's pretty chilling, and
I was about to say there's nothing like whoa, but it's a very acceptable.
Wow, it's like it's got the roasted and the toasted and the kind of caramelly and a little bit of that vanilla that I like in some of the Bocks. There's no discernible hop note. No.
I mean, there's some hops going on in there, but there's no hop in the aftertaste.
Yeah, it doesn't have that IPA,
No.
I like the Christmas tree thing. It's got a little smidge of toffee.
Maybe.
It's slightly sweet.
It is like a little bit, but very little. I mean, it's...
The aftertaste is...
It has kind of a dry...
It is a little dry.
Yeah, it's a little dry. But, I mean, not in a bad way. There's nothing like, oh, I taste this or I taste that. It's not complex. It's very simple.
Wait, no. I'm gonna stop you on that. I would say it's complex. I would say it's not overly complex.
Okay.
Because I do taste, as we just discussed, there's a slight caramel note. There is a mild toasted.
Yeah.
Okay. But there is a carbonation and crispness.
No Christmas.
That kind of dances at the beginning, but it mellows to a very smooth. It's complex, but it's not.
There's not 5 million things going on. Though.
Right. It's not over the top.
No, exactly.
This beer's chilling. I'm a little little more happy with this than I thought I would be.
Mm.
And I mean, what you said this was like a $7 6-pack?
$6.99 for a 6-pack.
That's like
in our area.
A little more than $1 a beer.
Yeah.
You know, that's in like Miller Lite territory.
Mm-hmm. Telling y'all, don't look over all these.
I mean, heck, if nothing else, it's a neat. If you might want to.
It's not a bad label.
I don't know if I can pull the label off. I've got a notebook that I put some of my labels in sometimes.
It's a little bit lighter than I expect from a Bock.
I mean, it's definitely an Untapped check-in. Which, hey, if you're on Untapped too, I'm Beer Adventure on Untapped. Send me a friend request. You know, see which beers we like. I'll be honest, I'm not over the moon about it. But
I'm not mad at it either.
I'm not mad at this beer at all.
No. I think for the price point, it's very acceptable.
For slightly over $1 a bottle.
For a Bock, it's okay. I'm a huge Bock fan.
She's actually a little more harsh. I actually have two people
I'm harsh on Bocks
that I use on my videos that are very, very hard on Bocks because they like Bocks so much.
Yeah.
I mean, and I sometimes use the Bock on the person that's harsh on Bocks, and sometimes I use it on somebody that's not. Like,
it's acceptable. It's more than I expect from an Aldi's beer.
I'm starting to.
Because this is the first one I've had, so
I've had a couple of Aldi's beers, and I've been kind of pleased with all of them.
I love Aldi's as a chain. So
great place to get really good cheese.
Oh shit. Yes.
Overall, I'm pretty pleased with this beer.
They have really good cheap wine too, by the way. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, are you a fan of the Aldi's beers? If so, tell us which ones we need to try down there in the comments. We can talk about this.
Yes.
While you're down there, if you're enjoying it, give me a like. Hey, subscribe because we're trying more and more stuff. We're trying to have a good time having some beers, and we'll take you with us. And my next goal is 500, and then after that, we're going for 1,000. And then the sky's the limit after that. I have such a good time talking to the people in the comments, and that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Overall, I'm actually kind of pleased with this beer. I didn't have a whole lot of expectations. I've had one or two of the other Aldi's beers, and I was actually fairly pleased with them. I specifically wanted to do this Bock with you because you'd said something about it. And I know you're a big Bock fan.
Yes.
So I really wanted to see it's one of her favorite styles.
It is.
So I really wanted to see what somebody that's going to be harsher on that style. I mean, my favorite style really is Oktoberfest. So I'm kind of harsh.
Oktoberfest lit.
I am. I'm harsh on Oktoberfest because that's my favorite style. She's just a Bock fan. I've got a couple Bock fans in my group. Matter of fact, most of my co-hosts are Bock fans. We'll forget it. Let's just get right down to it. Did you dig it?
Yeah.
I did.
More than I thought.
Would you have another?
I think I would.
Yeah.
Especially for the price point.
Now, I don't think the Aldi's thing, the Pick 6 doesn't really come into effect because...
No, you can't do a Pick 6.
I've been to a few Aldi's in different areas and I've never seen a Pick 6, so you gotta have a 6-pack.
You're either all in or you're out.
Okay. At $7 that she told me she paid for this 6-pack, forget it. Get a 6-pack. Yeah. It wasn't bad. I mean...
If you don't like it, you can pop it off all your friends.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
Is there seekability? Only if you don't have
an Aldi's.
An Aldi's. If you do have an Aldi's, it's probably there. And grab a 6er. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I like to rate numerically my beers 1 to 10.
I'm going to rate it as a Bock.
Uh-huh.
Not just a beer. As a Bock, it's a 6.
Oh, yeah. It is above average.
It's not the best Bock I ever had. But it is definitely acceptable. I would definitely drink it again. I think it's a good beer for the price point. Yeah.
I'm pretty close on that. I mean, I'm a 6. It's above average beer. It's relatively inexpensive. I enjoyed drinking it. I'll probably swipe one to take with me.
I might let him.
And is it extraordinary?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think it's extraordinary. But
it's acceptable.
Well, no, it's more than acceptable. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I could see myself buying. You bought a 6-pack.
It's a good beer. I don't think it's amazing for a Bock.
Well, my thing is I'm not sure that it has fridge beer status. If I had a couple in the fridge, that's fine, but I don't necessarily want to keep it in the fridge. But at roughly $7 a 6-pack, there is a possibility.
I have one in there for variety.
I would. There's a possibility I would get this 6-pack. Just it's inexpensive and it's pretty damn tasty.
It's light for a Bock.
It is a little light for a Bock, but nah.
Well,
there you have it, folks. Until your next beer adventure.
Cheers.